as promised, we begin our look into the spring 2017 season with a couple of premieres. First off, we got the anime adaptation of a mobile game called Granblue Fantasy, which was developed by Cygames for Android and iOS operating systems, with the anime being developed by A1 Pictures. Okay, knowing A1 Pictures' pedigree, this is a promising start. After all, the anime that I have up for review next is from A1 Pictures. Granblue Fantasy is pretty much your typical fantasy RPG adventure story. I have never played the game since it is only available in Japan, but I have heard that it is some sort of a spiritual successor to Final Fantasy. The fact that the project involves two Final Fantasy alumni, Nobuo Uematsu and Hideo Minaba, adds credence to that theory. The game even features voice work by Hiroaki Hirata, who previously worked on Final Fantasy XII and Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Since this is a mobile game, I really got to know what kind of microtransactions can we expect from this game. Its first episode lives up to the pedigree of A1 Pictures, with some fantastic animation and solid voice acting, but the story is unfortunately cliché and all too common. So what I get from this episode, the story is about a young boy who finds a girl with mysterious magical powers who came down from the sky. After she falls from an airship that she was escaping from and she meets the boy, he is forced to keep her away from a power-hungry despot determined to abuse her power and take over the world.
Of course!
And then it goes on just like you'd expect. So yeah, I am quite sure you heard this story before. It's Laputa Castle in the Sky. You're not even trying to hide it. Another perplexing thing is that it just drops you right in the middle of the action without any explanation to what is going on or where we are. So this girl knight named Catalina breaks the girl Lyria out of prison of some sorts and gets ambushed by the show's presumably main antagonist, only for her to get blown out of the airship, leading to her meeting with Gran. They do explain what is going on behind their current situation that led into the beginning of the first episode as it progresses, but that is not the point. A better premise describes where you are and who the characters are first, and then eases you into the action rather than dropping you in the middle of it outright. The show is also slow in getting me acquainted with the main characters. I get that this is the first episode. We just met these people and we need time to get to know them. It is just a shame that the characters feel rather cliché from the onset. The show focuses on Gran as he meets the strange girl from the sky and wants to save her without thinking and risking his life for someone he just met. Why is he going to such lengths and risking the safety of his own village to help her? Heck, Lyria seems to be your typical damsel in distress, who constantly needs protecting and cannot fight back. We've seen this type of character time and time again, right, Princess Peach? But this is the first episode, and there is a lot of room for improvement. So hopefully in future episodes, these characters are expanded upon. Character development should be the primary focus within the next few episodes before anything else. Despite that, the action kept me interested in what is going on, despite a few initial missteps, so I'll check in occasionally with this one, but so far, it hasn't garnered any particular interest from me. But I will still give this anime a 6 out of 10 for initial interest. Until next time, This is the American Anime Otaku, signing out. Like what you see? Then please help support the show by contributing to my Patreon page for special perks, exclusive content, and more.